Hey everyone, welcome back to Scorecard Collectibles. Dave here, and I am so glad you could join me for our TeamCoach album update, the first one of the year. It is June 2022, and we are going to see all of the cards that I have picked up from all of our pack busting over the first few months of the footy card season, as well as we have some trades as well, which have gone into the album, which have been fantastic. Now, ordinarily we would start things off with the base cards. However, I have been very, very bad with me and not been putting the base cards into an album. I've just been keeping them in boxes, and what do you know, I've gone looking and I can't actually find them. So I've got an empty album ready to be filled with base cards, and I could not find my base card box. So we are not going to go through the base cards today. That's actually the reason why this video has been delayed. I was supposed to put it up on Saturday. It is now Sunday because I went on a hunt trying to find my base cards, and I have not been able to find them yet. So we will do the base cards next time we do an album update. But as an apology for this video being delayed a day, we will be opening up 5 packs at the end of this album update. So apologies for that, but let's get into it. Let's kick things off with our silver inserts. And as you can see, I've put some white paper behind any pages that have gaps because it's easier to see the cards. And already we can see that we do have a gap. I think I've counted, and I think there's about 20 silver cards that we don't have. So let's go through this. And I really am a big fan of the silver cards. We've got all of those. Now some of these cards do pop out. Jaden's getting a bit excited, but that's okay. These are really fantastic cards, and it's a little bit shocking that we have not got the full set yet, but it's kind of also exciting as a collector because we are on the hunt for some more cards. And yeah, we've got all of those there. They look really great when they're all together. Oh, this is what I call a donut page. It's got a hole in the middle. Yeah, there's probably a tiger that we need for that, number 50. Then we've got, wow, we've got 2 gaps on that page. But yeah, and we've got more. That's a C. It's a C page. Oh, I've got 2 cards missing on that we need. But we do have a lot of the pies, so I'm very happy with that. And we turn over the page. We've got everybody present and accounted for there. Mitch Duncan, we did get a Mitch Duncan number 1 classified, which is super, super exciting. We've got Nat 5 in the Team Star powers. Well, I shouldn't give it away yet because we will get to all the star powers coming up. But yeah, we'll go through, keep going through them. There's of course the 2 per pack. So they're kind of relatively easy to collect, but as you can see here, you can open up a lot of product and still have gaps. But we do have heaps and heaps of doubles. So, but we don't have any gaps on that page. Andrew Gaff. Yeah, I don't know why it's just randomly mentioning him there. Pop you down there, Charlie. I feel like the bottom right are always popping out because you're usually, well at least I am, using this to turn the page, so then they all sort of start popping up a bit. Got Tipper. Now some of I think the cutting of these cards are pretty good. I have noticed some TeamCoach cards can be cut not the greatest. So I think these are all looking pretty good. Sometimes you do also get print lines over them on the silver cards. Got everybody there. Nice, Dusty in the middle. I mean, Dusty card, not the album's not Dusty. You know what I mean. And we're getting to the end here. We're getting to the end. We've got all the big men now, all the ruckmen. got one person there. That would be a Port Adelaide that we need. And then we've got our AFLW cards. We've got a handful there that we still need. And then our final page of our silver. Oh no, it's actually not the final page. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit early there. And that's our final page, and the last one is W28, so we do need one more there. But those are our silver cards. No, this is not the wrong video. This is not a Footy Stars video. It is a TeamCoach album update continuing with our inserts, but I do use a Footy Stars album because I like the ones that have the zipper so that you can zip it up and it's safe from dust. I do prefer these albums that have that dust cover, which I really, really appreciate. And I think, look, as a collector, I have a lot of things that do collect dust. So dust seems to follow me everywhere. So if I can protect my cards with a dust cover, that's very cool. We do have our Adelaide and Brisbane. And you will notice there are a lot of gaps here. These cards I'm finding a lot harder to collect this year, which is actually kind of cool because if you're opening up a lot of cards, you kind of don't want to get the whole set really quickly. Or at least I don't, because I enjoy the hunt. We do have quite a lot of Eagles, what am I saying? Bombers, Essendon, that's the E word I'm looking for. We've only got only two blues. We've only got Pendles by himself, surrounded by Bombers. It's like an Anzac Day clash going on that page. Come on, Pies, you need to man up. We need some more Pies going on there. We've got 3 Dockers and then Savo by himself at the bottom. We've got 2 Suns and then 2 Giants on that page. We've got 3 Hawks, and not to we'll give up some more spoilers. We do have the Will Day team colour, but we don't have Tom Mitchell here, who we have as well. We've got 2 Demons there and some more Demons. This is the most we have of any pages here. We've got 4 of the Roos, and we've got 3 Port players there. And we've got Carl on the other side. We have 4 Tigers there. Very cool. We've got Jack Steele on the bottom there. And we do have Tim. So that's 2 Sainters. We've got 4 Swans. And we've got Elliot Yo. And turn it over and we've got some more of his Eagles friends. In fact, we've got 4 Eagles in total. And then finally we have our 3 Bulldogs. And I was actually in Pellegrini's, the absolute legendary Italian restaurant on Burke Street the other day, and Jamara walked in, which is very exciting. Although a lot of footy players do go there to that iconic place. Absolutely superb Italian food. So that was very exciting. Now we need to turn our album around for our best and fairest cards. And these were probably the cards that I was the most at the start of the year. I'm like, really? They look not that great. But having them in person, having them together, I think they look way better than the previews made them look. So we have the full page here. We've got everybody there. Now let's turn the page and see. So I didn't actually need to put in a white bit of paper, but we do have a complete empty aisle up the middle. But we've got everybody else. So we are missing Port Adelaide, Richmond, and St Kilda. So they're the only best and fairest that we are looking for. And there's only one Carlton this year. They didn't have an issue where we had to wait. And then we ended up getting 2 best and fairest cards for Carlton last year. Now, let's turn our attention to the card crafts. And I love the card crafts. This year we've got 2 players per team. So there are a lot of cards to collect. We've got 2 Rory Lairds, we've got a Tex Walker, and then we don't have any for Brisbane's first player, who I'm not too sure who that is. And we don't have any Brisbane at all. But then we do have a Sam Walsh. We've got 2 Jacob Wiederings for the Blues. And then let's turn it over. We've got 2 Josh Dacos's, number 1 and number 3. And we've got 1 Steele. And we've got 2 Dyson Heppels. Let's see who... Oh, we don't know. Well, I'm not sure who the second Bombers is, because we don't have any. I mean, I could look it up, but, you know, we'll find out. But we are so dockered out here. We have all 3 David Mundys, and we have 2 Andrew Brayshaws. So the dockers are very, very plentiful here. So if this is anything to say, if we do get any gold card craft this year, it's looking like my luck is attracting the dockers. So we might get a gold Freo if we are lucky enough to get a gold collage card craft, which we have not so far this year. We have a Cam Guthrie and 2 Joel Selwoods. We only need the middle one. And then we have just got nothing there. That would be the Suns, I think. And then we've just got Tim Taranto by himself on that page. We turn it over. We've got Bruce and O'Meara for the Hawks. We've got nothing here. We've got nothing here. So there are so many of these cards that and look at that, we've got no Melbourne. We've got 2 Goldies, but not a Goldie. But that would be cool to get. And again, look at that. Connor is very lonesome. Let's hopefully get some more cards to fill in that page. Okay, this is looking a little bit more busy. We have 2 Jack Rewalts with 1 and 3, and then we've got Jack Billings, number 2 in the middle, and a Max King 3. Ooh. And then we've got Josh Kennedy, number 3, and Tom Papley, number 2. I think I have a few doubles of that because we've pulled that a few times. That looks very familiar. And then we have, I like that little design. We've got Luke Shuey for the Eagles, and then we have 1 each of the Bulldogs. We've got Tom Liberatore, 2, and Aaron Norton, number 1. Then we have, what do we have? That shouldn't have gone there. No, maybe it should. Yes, we have our Oddbods. The Oddbods are so much harder to collect this year because they are 1 in every 9 packs rather than 1 every 3. So here are what we've got. We have Zorko Z Magnificent. We've got Ripper Cripper and Brody Grundynamic. Some of these are a bit weird to pronounce. We've got Pidge McGrath and Caleb On Song Sarong. We've got Major Mitch in his little tank. We've got Houdini Rankin and Toby, the Supreme Green with the lot. As a little Uber Eats pizza delivery boy. It's probably one of my favorites. We've got Sizzle and Sicily. We've got Launchpad Chad. So we've got both of the Hawks there. We've got Lever Fever and Clary Ollie Octopus. Okay. We've got Jumpin' Jaden. We've got Power Boa, Travis Boak. We've got Dusty the Spartan Martin. That's very cute. And we've got Nyank the Tank, Slick Sinclair, Hippie Hickey, Butterbing, Butterboom, Bailey Dale, and Big Johnny English for our Oddbods. Cooly dooly. We've got our High Flyers, so we are missing the Adelaide and Freo High Flyers. Turn this over, and who else are we missing? We're missing Port, and we are missing the Doggies. Otherwise, all the High Flyers are present and accounted for. We turn the page, and we have our canvas cards. We have picked up Tom Duday, Harry Schonenberg for the Adelaide Crows. We've got for Brisbane, Jared Lyons and Lockie Neal. We have only one Carlton. We've got Aaron Chera. We have Darcy Moore for the Pies. we've got Jaden Laverde and Zach Merritt for the Bombers. We've got Michael Walters for Freo. We've got Mark Blitzarves for the Cats. We've got Jack Lukosius for the Suns. We've got Cogs for the Giants. We've picked up 2 Hawks with Blake Hardwick and James Sicily. We've got Big Mac Scorn for the Demons. We've got 2 Roos with Ben Cunnington and a quite highly cut Cam Zohar. We've got Carl Amon for the Port, as well as Ollie Wines. We've got 3 Richmond players. We have Kochi, Graham and Tom Lynch. We've picked up 1 Saints with Jack Sinclair. And we've got 2 Eagles with Tim Kelly and Elliot Yeo. And Josh Dunkley finishes off our canvas card. So we've picked up almost 3 pages of them. So I'm going to say getting a full set of that is pretty much impossible for me. That's not going to happen. And then we turn to our Macca's Packs cards. We have our captain's cards. So we've got very nice looking captains. I'm a big fan of this year's ones. We are missing the Freo AFLW card. And we're on one page too early. There's all of our wonderful captains. We do have Gorney in the goal. We've got Katie Brennan in the goal. We'll get to those. We'll get to those. And then that's the rest of our captain's cards. I think was there one other that we were missing? Or is it just one that yeah, it's just one that we're missing. The Freo AFLW. Yes. Yeah, that's the only one that we're missing. And then we've got our prize cards. We've got Brodie Smith. We have Caleb Sarong. These both came from the 2 albums that I bought. I haven't won any prize cards online because I still haven't entered in any of the team coach competitions online. I keep meaning to do it and then I just forget about it. So I haven't actually entered in any of the games online, which I really, really should. And occasionally I will go in for the tipping competitions. And once this year I did get the team and the margin correct. However, they will randomly pick one person, so I was unlucky to miss out on that. I think maybe was it last time, like in previous years, they've actually, like everybody that gets the correct one, the correct tip, and the correct margin wins the prize card. I don't know, that's what I thought it was like before, but now this year, they only pick one. So I was a little bit disappointed about that. But those are the only prize cards that I picked up because I'm very lazy and bad at not going into the competition online. So maybe at some point we will, but I feel like the time has passed, so I don't know, maybe that's a bit defeatist. Anyway, those are all of our inserts that we have picked up so far this year in Team Coach inserts. Let's kick off our look at the box hits with our team colored star powers, and we have Anthony McDonald Tipper Woody for the Essendon Bombers, which was an awesome pickup, a nice way to say goodbye to Tipper, or Waller as he is also known. That was a very, very nice way to celebrate, to commemorate his retirement. Definitely not celebrating that he's retired, but you know what I mean. But yeah, absolutely awesome pickup. We've also got the Brownlow medalist, Nat Fife, for the Dockers. That's a really nice coloured card as well. Really like that. We have Bobby Hill for the Giants, and obviously wishing him all the best in his fight against cancer. So yes, hopefully everything goes very well with his treatment and he recovers very quickly. For the gun for the Giants, we have picked up 2 team colored star powers for the Hawks. We do have Tom Mitchell, and joining him is Will Day. So these are the only team that we've picked up more than one for these, so that's nice. And we have the Norm Smith medalist from last year's grand final, Christian Petracca. Absolutely awesome. Love the colors in this as well. So how cool is that? And we also have a Tigers legend, Trent Cotchin there in the yellow and black team colours. That's very cool as well. And our final team coloured star powers that we have picked up so far in our pack openings is the Jack McRae, one of the last year's grand finalists that didn't win, but awesome player all the same. So those are our team coloured star powers that we have picked up so far. So really enjoying all of those. Let's now turn our attention to our wild cards, and we have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Magic Wilds. So far we do have, in order of team, Zach Bailey for Brisbane. Turn that around. We've got Will Day for the Hawks. And we've got Jack Higgins. I think was he our first? No, I think Zach Bailey was our first. I think Jack came second for the Sainters. Turn that around. And we've got Oscar Allen for the Eagles. This was another one that we got early on because it was one of the damaged ones. So it did get nice and replaced. And then our most recent Magic wildcard, we picked up the Cody Waitman Bulldogs. So that's very, very cool. He's looking very happy there in that. And we have picked up two Star Wild. So the Magic's very much in front, but we do have the Tuke Miller Star Wild. That looks very, very cool. And what an awesome player. And speaking of awesome players, we've got the Ollie Wines, another Brownlow medalist here in the Star Wild for us, and that's what it looks like on the back. So only 2 Star Wilds, but 5 Magics that we have picked up so far this year from all of our pack Kraken. They look so shiny and very colourful. Up next we have our golds. We've got our gold best and fairest cards. These are 1 every 50 packs. So on average, 1 every 2 boxes. And we have picked up Essendon. We've got GWS, which I think might have been our first one that we picked up. And we've got our Eagles and the Adelaide Crows. So we've picked up 4 of these so far. Then keeping the gold theme, we've got our gold captain's cards that have come from Macca's packs, and we have picked up Joel Selwood, captain of Geelong. We've got Max Gawn, captain of Melbourne. We've got Dane Rampy, captain of Sydney, well, one of the co-captains. And we have Katie Brennan, captain of the Tigers. Love these cards. I really love the background. Very, very nice gold captain's cards. And now, so we come to our biggies that we have picked up so far. And we saw him in the Star Wild. Let's have a trophy wild of him now. The Ollie Wines Brownlow, the 2021 Brownlow medalist trophy wild card. That is 1 every case. So that is absolutely sick. The Tyson Beck design of these are incredible. They just look absolutely sublime. Definitely one of my favorite designed cards I've seen in a long while. It is so cool. It is the Trophy Wild 01 in the silver variant. Of course, the gold variants are even more ridiculously hard to find, but I was absolutely so chuffed to pick up our first Trophy Wild. That is awesome. And then our other case hit that we have picked up from TeamCoach it happened just a few days ago on Score Centre. If you watch Score Centre, it's a weekly show. I do my footy tips for the upcoming round. We check out the top 10 highest selling sports cards for Australia and for international cards. which is always really fun. There's a nice mixture of new cards. There's a nice mixture of older cards, which I really like my card history, so that's a lot of fun. We open up the highlights, and we open up also, we go through our hits of the week as well, but then at the end of every episode, we open up some packs. We crack some packs, and we cracked 2 packs of TeamCoach. And in the second pack of our cracker packs for the most recent episode, we got a gold. We got a gold Star Wild of Nick Nat, which I absolutely love. It's our first gold. It's our first gold of the year. And it's the first gold I've ever pulled. We never pulled a gold wildcard last year. So I was so excited to get our first gold. And I'm really glad that it actually says that it's gold on the back, because I was a little bit worried that I was getting too excited because, of course, the Eagles colors, I was a little bit worried, oh, hang on, is this actually a gold? But it does actually say. And of course there are differences with the golds between the normal ones. But yes, so this is technically our 3rd star because we have picked up those 2 others. But yeah, the golds look so stunning. And such an awesome player for my first gold. So very chuffed with that. So those are our case hits. We have not been lucky enough to get a Neon Star Powers. We haven't been lucky enough to pick up a Collage Gold Card Craft, but the year is young and we will continue opening up TeamCoach for the rest of the footy season. So you never know what your luck holds. That's, I think, why we keep opening up footy cards, because we love collecting, and we love the excitement of not knowing what is going to be in the pack that you open. Just one more pack, and you never know what is going to be in it. So thank you so much for joining me for my first TeamCoach album update. And as I said, this should have gone up Saturday. It was delayed. So we are going to open up 5 packs of TeamCoach to make up for that. Let's see what we can find in our 5 packs. Just a little special treat to say whoops about that. And yeah, I wasn't supposed to open up any packs today, but look, here we go. We've got Scott Lysett Silver, we've got Cam Guthrie, and we've got a Shane McAdam, #1 Star Powers Indigenous Multicultural for Adelaide. That is a new one. We don't have Shane McAdam, so that is a nice pickup. We've got James Sisley, Tom, Jasmine, Scott, Ben. We've seen you guys a lot, but now I can actually pop you in the album. I really been very lax with not putting stuff in the albums. We've got Joel Selwood, we have Nathan Wilson, and we've got a Luke Davies Uniac North Melbourne card craft. That is absolutely awesome. We don't have LDU. So how cool is that pickup? That is a nice one. We've got Monique, we've got Jack, we've got Paddy, we've got Mitch, and we've got Harry. Ooh. That's a lovely card craft to pick up. We've got Will Powell, Brad Crouch, and we've got a canvas here. Tom, you keep following me everywhere. Tom Duday, you are our canvas card. Always like the canvas cards. I don't think we are going to get anywhere close to finishing the set, but I mean, you can always try. Now, then, let me find your twin brother. There you go. Harry and Ben together. We have also been pulling the Max and Ben King cards from like similar packs. We did get the Ben and Max out of Prestige, the Game Breakers. Just kind of fun. We've got Rory Lobb Silver. This is our second last pack. We've got Zach Merritt. Focus, thank you. And I've got Rory Laird. Rory, this is one of those weird mistake cards because there can't be two number ones, Rory. Yeah. How peculiar. Haha. Okay, we've got Andrew Gaff. We've got Aaron Phillips, Bradley Hill, Josh Kennedy, and Cody Waitman. We got you in the wild that we just saw. Now this is our final packet for today, our final apology packet for the video being late. We've got Taron Thomas, we've got Liam Ryan, and oh, is that a Tom? You have joined the party again. A box hit from our 5 packs, and wouldn't you know it, we've already got you, Tom. There's a few Hawks, but we've got you. We got Will Day, and you've decided to show up again, Tom. Well, I mean, I know you enjoyed today's celebration of going through the TeamCoach, and we do see you quite a bit on TeamCoach's social media, enjoying your footy cards, but you know, look, there's other people that play for Hawthorn that we could get their star powers of that we don't already have. But look, Tom Mitchell II, the twin brother, we had Harry, we had Ben, we've had Max, we've had Ben, the twins. Now we've got both Tom brothers. Well, that's a fun way to end our 5 special packs. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We've got another Tom Mitchell. Well, there you go. We got a Tom Mitchell, and that's actually kind of cool now that I go back through these, because you might remember the Tom Mitchell that we pulled did have that ding at the top, and I was like, oh, I can't really be bothered. And there is a crease there, so I was like, oh, I can't really be bothered contacting TeamCoach to say, look, can you replace this? Because it's like not super egregiously damaged. Even though it is technically damaged, it's not like, I just kind of feel like it's too much trouble. So I'm very happy to welcome in a pristine Tom Mitchell to the club. Yeah, I guess it's the club. The Scory Club, the Collector Club, Scory Collector Collection. Just spitting out words here randomly now. Thank you so much for joining me for my belated TeamCoach album update. I hope you've had a lot of fun. And yeah, absolutely love doing these because it's nice just to see all of everything that we have picked up in one video. Thank you so much again, and we will catch you on Saturday for some more TeamCoach pack busting action. And of course on Score Center, we will be opening up some more TeamCoach. As always, thank you so much. Yeah, I will see you next time. But until then, stay cool, take care. My name is Dave. This is Scorecard Collectibles, and I can't wait to see you next time.